Money Matters Nashville. We've got Wes Wood, president of Wood Financial Group. Okay, you're getting ready for retirement. Your big concern, grow that money and save what you've saved. All right, so how do you help people find that balancing act of growing it, but then preserving those savings?
Yeah, it's really important, especially if you get close to retirement or you're entering in retirement. You don't want to take on too much risk. You want to balance the portfolio appropriately. So as you can imagine, if you're going into retirement with a whole lot of risk, and then the markets drop and your savings drop in value, it's not necessarily the dollar loss that's big, it's the amount of time it takes to recover. And when you're in retirement, time is precious. You don't need to wait 5, 6, 7 years just to rebuild what you got.
Which is usually that year, that amount of time when you have a big drop. So let's talk about growth potential and mitigating risk.
Absolutely, and you can mitigate risk and still see returns. Not as much from the growth side of the portfolio, but you can through investing for interest and dividends. Interest and dividends is just another way to accumulate your money and get returns on your money, but it's not as aggressive as just throwing it into growth positions and just keeping your fingers and toes crossed, hoping that the markets are going to go up. You can get more of a consistent return with less risk by investing more for income.
What do we need to know about balancing risk as financial circumstances or risk tolerances sort of change? We might change our risk tolerance.
You can. It may be circumstantial due to you. It may be the economy. You want to stay on top of these things. You always want to have reviews. You want to make sure that your portfolio is aligned with your goals. And number one, make sure you're only spending those interest and dividends, only eating the eggs and not the chickens. And it'll help you make sure you never run out of money in retirement and sustain a lot of blows in the market.
Through your decades of doing this, you put together a free book and a kit. You guys can get it. MoneyMattersNashville.com is where you can get Surviving Retirement book and kit. MoneyMattersNashville.com.